This is gonna be a little bit of we're gonna have a little bit of a trauma. Because it also has to do with the motorcycle too, which so double layer of trauma. Cop laughs after hitting motorcyclist as he's dying. Goody.
Hey, we got a down motorcyclist. He's dead.
Her body language to me really looked like I thought she was a teenager.
She's gonna go to Mexico on Monday.
I think she has something on board.
Do you really?
Yeah.
A quiet neighborhood is rattled by a fatal collision between off-duty Washington State Trooper Sarah Clayson and a motorcyclist. Her behavior immediately
Look at that smile.
unsettles investigators, leading them to discover if the tragedy could have been prevented.
You're not going to sit right here. You are going to be obstructing our investigation, and you will be in handcuffs. Do you understand?
The following is based on official police records. Please note that all persons charged with a crime are presumed innocent unless and until proven guilty in a court of law. On the evening of March 1st, 2025, responders received calls about a traumatic accident along Washington State Route 240, the first in a cascading line that will push them to the limit tonight.
Hey, we got a down motorcyclist.
There's a body ejected, huge accident. There's about 20 cars here stopped. The body's unresponsive, and I hope somebody's called it in.
And somebody is down in the street, and there's a lot of blood.
Thank you for holding.
He's dead.
Richland Police Department officers and Washington State troopers.
Just that, I shouldn't be laughing, but just the way he said that, yeah, he's dead. Before we move on, let me ask you something real quick. Have you ever Googled your name? Well, I actually have. And whenever I Googled my name, I found my name on sketchy websites that are selling my personal info, my phone number, my home address. And sometimes it could even be your family's names, your family's address, etc. All sitting there for anyone to buy. That's exactly what data brokers do. They make billions selling your information without your permission at all. And they don't care if it's scammers or stalkers that are buying this information. And a lot of times it feels like your only options are just to give up on your privacy or just go off grid and disappear. But that's where today's sponsor comes in, Aura. Aura automatically scans these data broker sites for your personal information and it takes it down. And not only takes it down, but it keeps it off. And that's just the beginning. Aura also gives you real-time fraud alerts for your bank and credit accounts, 24/7 identity monitoring, dark web alerts if your info ever leaks, a built-in VPN, antivirus, and password manager, and up to $50 million in identity theft insurance. If something does go wrong, Aura's US-based fraud experts are on the call 24/7 to help you fix it. And you yourself can try Aura for free for 14 days at aura.com/bionicpig. And in just those 2 weeks, Aura will already start removing your personal information from data broker sites without you having to do anything. Now, I'm not leaving my info out there for people to snatch up, and you guys shouldn't either. So make sure to go to aura.com/bionicpig and take back your privacy.
Arrive at the scene to find the motorcyclist clinging to life in a pool of blood.
When we showed up, this is my car.
Okay.
So this, we could see him here, and then her car, she was trying to get out of the way. Whatever bike he's on is trapped under that car.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
He has a fanny pack. I think they just removed it from his chest. She was a first responder. We could tell that he didn't have a pulse, and that's when she started chest compressions.
That is terrible.
Hearts
Dead Girl Maillard, thank you so much for the 18 months.
drop when arriving troopers recognized the driver of the Telluride as being 35-year-old Sarah Lee Clayson, one of their own. In a press release, the Washington State Patrol identified Sarah as a 14-year veteran of their agency. According to news sources, she served as the Tri-City spokesperson with multiple media appearances. Just a year prior, she was featured in a PSA concerning safe driving.
You okay?
Oh, the irony.
I mean, I know you're not, but like,
No.
physically good.
No, I did CPR and he almost three. No, he was dead then, but
He was, well, not yet. It's not.
So I'm curious as to like how the accident happened. Okay? Because right now I'm assuming it's her fault, but
got it?
Dude, I didn't even know it was you.
I didn't even realize that either at first. I thought you just stopped.
I know I was walking up and it looks like
I would have been a little more like, are you okay?
No.
I just like saw you and I was like, oh, she must have been driving
We were
home.
in order pizza and I was like, no, I'll just go get it and save a $6 charge.
Investigators checked the nearest vehicles held up by the accident for potential witnesses to the sudden crash.
Hi there. Just let you know I am recording, okay?
Sure. It was just, like it happened right where all the rubble is.
Gotcha.
And the helmet flew. We watched the helmet fly.
Oh.
So I
Which
did
way
not-
was he?
oh my god, wait, how did the helmet come off? What kind of helmet was he using that where it came off? Maybe he just didn't have it strapped?
Did you see which way the motorcycle was going? Or
It looked to me like it was coming out this way,
okay.
but I can't say for certain.
Okay, gotcha. Is that his helmet? That is his helmet.
Oh, damn, that's a full face too. God,
We're gonna start directing traffic this way. Yes, sir.
they giggling with a dying guy so close by? Yeah, I know. They're just yapping it up like old chums, and there's just a dead person right over there. She hit him so hard, yeah, she had to have.
Which one right here? This one? Yeah, you betcha.
Alright, Bert. Get patches on.
Yeah, I'll get patches. I didn't grab the loot. Let's get the cot. We'll just get him in the back.
I got an ID.
The motorcyclist is identified as being 20-year-old Joser Emmanuel Vega Sanchez of Richland.
Yeah, I'll get with you in just a second. There's a
Desensitized, probably? Yeah. I'm not desensitized for this because this is giving me a lot of stress just from like the situation, like being in that
couple
guy's
state troopers here, so I'll have them figure that out.
It's gonna go to Mexico on Monday.
You can still go.
Are you okay to watch this big? I'm fine. I'm like, obviously I'm, seeing like him on the ground. Like I don't really know how to describe it. It's, trauma.
Mexico.
But
What's that?
it's not terrible. It's just,
You can still go to Mexico.
I know, but I'm like,
Yeah.
I should have saved a $6 delivery fee and said, I'll go get it. It's fine.
Joser is transported to Cadillac Regional Medical Center, where his
why is she
prognosis...
smiling? I hope it's just shock. I don't know. All she cares about is Mexico. Maybe she's trying to distract herself. I don't know. I'd be freaking the fuck out. Like, I don't know. I like,
This is grim. Just when the night seems like it can't get worse, it somehow does.
Sarge.
Welcome to the show, man.
I know. Well, there's another one.
Yeah, there's a fatal in West, and they took off running, it sounds like.
Oh.
So I've got a guy going over there, Weston County, we're both working right
why
now.
was he like laughing about that?
We can do everything. Depends on what we're thinking about here, because of course she is a trooper.
Oh, she is? Okay.
Yes.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. She is actually in our crew.
Okay. Well, given...
See what we could do about it?
Showing West right now, I'm inclined to call my guys in and minimize their involvement here and go handle that, and that way.
Yeah, this obviously is not an important situation because it's one of our officers. So she's obviously just gonna get away with it. Like, she's gonna get away with it. So let's go deal with something else that actually matters.
So we don't
Okay.
have to worry about it.
Yeah.
So I'll get that ball rolling.
To keep the investigation impartial, the troopers begin to depart for the other crash site. The Richland Police Department have traffic investigators en route here when they receive a heartbreaking update.
He is deceased. I'll just verify.
He is.
And that officer's going to go, and he's going to go make contact with the family and let them know.
Okay. Let me call dispatch.
Oh, that's
real
so
quick.
sad,
Would it be
dude.
okay if I went home and changed real quick? He's got the blood.
It's Monday. Can never mind. I'll send one of the troopers back there. The vehicle number 2 was driver's deceased back there, I guess. So I'll also the motorcycle from this wreck. He passed away too. Probably not yet. Let me ask them. See what they want to do.
Sticking to my legs.
Sticking to your legs, yeah.
According to police,
No reaction? No reaction to him getting confirmed dead? Not like a, oh no! Just nothing. Nothing. You're just worried about your pants. Okay.
police records, a witness would describe Sarah's behavior as being casual, while officers noted her laughter, not seeming to understand the gravity of the situation.
Her body language to me really looked like I thought she was a teenager.
Investigators from the Richland Police Department's traffic unit arrive on the scene.
Hey.
No.
How's it going?
Good.
Do you want to talk over here real quick?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm just going to run you through some voluntary field sobriety tests if you're willing to, okay?
Yeah, I don't think I want to do any.
Okay, all right. What about the PBT? You willing to do a voluntary PBT?
I don't want to do it.
You can just decline. Yes, you can decline, but they will detain you if you decline.
Any test based on the
okay, understood.
While refusing to take the
Based on the circumstances, you should really want to prove that you're not drunk. Based on the circumstances, I feel like that is of utmost importance. What the fuck are you talking about? Oh, you have too much trauma where you can't blow into a tube?
field sobriety test and preliminary breath test, Sarah does agree to provide a statement on paper.
Okay,
so
1 second, chat. I keep getting a call from this number. I don't know what that number was.
Before I read it, I don't know that this was ever clarified. You're in the turn lane. You're turning. Was there?
She turned in. So literally what happened to me is how this guy died. Is she was turning left into this, and this motorcyclist was driving straight. And from the looks of it, yeah. So literally how I got hit.
Any other traffic coming?
So there was a car behind him. I thought it was a car with the headlight out. It was coming this way. Like I say, it was right at that white sign. So it's kind of my gauge on when I turn. But I was slowing, and then saw there was a car there. And as soon as I turned, it was boom, right in the...
Okay.
Just as I almost completed my turn.
Okay, so you're almost finished with your turn?
Chat, I'm fine. All right? I'm fine. I'm just glad I survived and I didn't die. But, well, the thing is, chat, this is literally the most common way that motorcyclists get in accidents and die is whenever a car is making a left-hand turn and then in the other lane, a motorcyclist is just driving straight and the car doesn't see them because people tend to like kind of not pay attention when it's a motorcycle. And that's why a lot of shit like this happen. Like on a highway near me, someone died that very same way. You know, it's just, yeah.
Yeah, it was...
Oh, yo, thank you so much, Lord Saber, for the raid.
Kind of see where the point of impact was. Literally, I was slowing here, and then maybe like 20 miles an hour when I made the turn.
Okay, so you slowed down to 20 and then...
Oh, yeah.
Just give me a couple minutes.
And this is a highway, so that kid had to have been going like 60, probably. Oh my God. Like I was going, what, 35? When I got hit, God, like, so, dude, you want to know, like, sometimes I think about that is the fact that highway or the road that I got hit on, I actually normally drive around 50 to 55 because it's a country road and country roads are normally 55 miles an hour speed limit. But because there were cars turning in front of me or they had their turn signal on, I preemptively slowed down just in case something happened. So if I didn't slow down and I just like blindly kept the same speed, I'd probably be dead.
We're good. Don't run up. Fly it. Fly it.
That's why it's important whenever you ride a motorcycle to practice, you know, like what's it called? Defensive driving.
Do you want to grab the ferrule?
No. I think she has something on board.
Do you really?
Yeah. Yeah. So
Is there?
we have to.
Is there going to be enough to get a search warrant?
So yeah, I'll write it.
Okay.
I mean, unless you want.
Okay, at least they're pursuing her. At least the cops are actually pursuing her.
What changed?
So I was just studying her. She got a couple misspelled words on here.
Okay.
She wrote sigh, and she estimated the distance between the guy on the motorcycle and her to be 100 feet, which that's way more than 100. That's like, yes, 500 feet. She said she was almost through her turn when clearly she was at the very beginning of her turn. Right. I do not have a great sense of smell, but I think I smelled a little bit of odor of alcohol.
Okay, good.
Enough for me to
Good. These officers are actually okay. Thank God.
say. And then I told her, I'm like, hey, we just want to rule out impairment. I think with everything, we have to. I mean, I will write the search warrant. All right. So, like I said, we're really trying to rule alcohol out. I'm not convinced that alcohol wasn't a factor. So right now you are under arrest. Okay.
Okay.
Let's go ahead. Put your hands behind your back.
I'm so glad they're not giving her the fellow cop dynamic. Well, they're definitely babying her. Like 100% they're babying her. But at least they're following protocol.
We will be doing a search warrant for blood. Okay.
Okay.
That way there will be no questions.
To get an accurate blood alcohol reading, time is of the essence. But first, Sarah is taken to the Richland Police Department, where she sits in a holding cell for nearly 2 hours while the judge approves the search warrant. She's next taken to the Cadillac Regional Medical Center for a blood test. Finally, nearly 6 hours
Also,
after the
cameras?
collision,
True.
the blood test is administered, and Sarah is booked at the Benton County Jail. It'll take several days for the lab to return with her blood alcohol content level. One day after the accident, investigators visit Joser's grieving family.
Is Mom here?
Yes.
Okay, is she available to chat right now, or?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah. For what reason?
Just had a
man.
couple questions for her.
See, Chad, this is like, you know, a lot of people obviously told me when I got a motorcycle, oh, don't get a motorcycle, it's dangerous. Don't get, you know, well, and I was like, I'm a really safe driver. I wear all my equipment. I drive the speed limit. Super safe. And I still got in a fucking accident. To be fair, the only reason I survived was because I was wearing my gear and I, you know, practiced defensive driving. But I don't think I'll ever allow my son to have a motorcycle. You know what I mean?
Regarding obviously the incident that happened last night. She's not in any trouble, just trying to piece some stuff together.
Yeah, but remember, we are destroyed. That's my kid. You know, my son.
Yeah.
Okay.
Investigators learn he was new to riding motorcycles and had only ridden his 3 to 4 times in total.
Oh God. See, that is such a, oh my God. See, therein lies the problem. I practiced on my motorcycle for like a half a year in parking lots, in like, you know, large parking lots, driveways. Like I, you know, did not take my motorcycle out on the road for a long time. And that's the problem with a lot of people is they just buy a motorcycle and just drive it on the road. You know? Bet it wasn't even his fault. No, it wasn't. No, I agree wholeheartedly. This was not his fault at all. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not victim blaming. I'm just saying this is like a problem for all motorcyclists in general. Is a lot of them don't, you know, like they don't practice first and then they go out on the road. Like obviously I really don't think there's anything that kid could have done different. You know, I at the end of the day, I really don't think the kid could have done anything different. But, you know.
Niña no es mi nieto de sangre, es mi nieto de amor. Por favor, que salga la verdad.
Claro.
Porque la pido, porque la verdad está de nuestro lado.
Le aseguro que nosotros vamos a hacer lo mejor que podamos para que su familia esté en paz, porque es lo que estamos tratando de buscar, es que ustedes lleguen a tener paz y entender qué pasó.
As the traffic unit await the lab results, they look to retrace Sarah's steps to determine where and how much she had to drink.
Is it any more difficult to get the license versus a car driver's license? Sort of, but so it's kind of stupid because I practice for my motorcycle test a lot. And whenever I went to do the motorcycle test, I did literally none of the things I practiced. And then all I did was drive around in a circle, make a sharp turn, and then drive straight and stop. And that was it. It was like, all right, got your license. And I practiced so many different maneuvers, so many different, like, you know, going from like 50 miles an hour to a dead stop, like practicing all these things. And then the test was literally like not even 5 minutes. I just drove around. He's like, all right, you're good. I'm like, is that all it takes? Seriously?
They need security camera footage, which is typically deleted within a matter of days. Time is not on their side. As Sarah was returning from Domino's the night before, traffic investigators set their sights on the nearest franchise along the street connecting to State Route 240. The security cameras at businesses sharing the block not only confirmed that Sarah picked up an order from Domino's less than 10 minutes before the crash, but that she and her husband first visited a bar for 4 hours. Investigators now know that Sarah was at the Moon Palace restaurant. What they don't know is how much she had to drink. They visit the bar for answers, which will not be so easy.
We just got some questions.
Sure, can we talk out here?
Yeah, we can do that. Do you recognize these two people? We think they may have been here.
They've been in here a long time ago.
A long time ago?
Yeah.
Okay, were you working on Saturday?
I was not working on Saturday.
Okay, who was working on Saturday?
One of the other girls.
Okay, who's the other girls that were working on Saturday?
They're just a couple other employees.
Okay.
So
what are the names?
I don't really want to answer anything because I don't know what it's going to turn into. So.
All right, so that's kind of what I figured. So
honestly, like, kind of chill of this of the owner to do that. Just a weird side thing. That's kind of like chill. You know what I mean? Like, if for example, if a cop came in and said, "Oh, who was working Saturday?" and then, you know, like, you're protecting them, kind of thing. That's kind of chill.
I did apply for and was granted a search warrant for this location.
Okay.
Here you go. We are going to we're going to search and seize the location for receipts, financial documents, badge or ledger entries, or any similar documentations. I will leave you with a copy of this warrant.
Can you let me ask my attorney first? Would that be okay?
No,
you don't have the choice, sir.
So what we're gonna need you to do,
that you don't have the choice, sir. That officer was like, "Fucking, I ain't deal with your shit."
Everyone's gonna have to leave. We're gonna have to close you down until we're done with this.
Everybody's got to have to drink up.
You guys are gonna have to leave. I'm sorry. Okay. We have a search warrant for the location. None of you guys are suspected of doing anything wrong.
As patrons clear out, the investigators initiate their search.
Why do they need? Why don't they have cameras? Why can they not just look at the cameras? Maybe they don't have cameras. I don't know. I'm kind of confused why they closed down the place.
Bar's bookkeeping does more than raise some eyebrows.
Any receipts from that night, just like it says there through that time period. We're not looking for the entire day. We just need the documentation.
They're right here. This is the receipts I keep right here.
Okay, to be fair, the owner might be trying to cover for them. That didn't really like register with me right away. At first, I was thinking the owner's like doesn't want to get anyone in trouble, but it could also be like, you know, he might just know.
Did you only have 2 customers?
No, I did not have 2 customers.
Okay, so where is the transactions for the rest of the customers that happened on the 1st?
I don't keep track of them. I told you they order a drink like this guy did.
So you have no record of who was here?
I don't have no records of who was here.
This is probably going to be more comprehensive.
All right, okay, now he's starting to bullshit a little bit. Now he's starting to bullshit. Okay, I take it back. This guy's not chill at all. Unless they pay in cash, maybe? But even if they pay in cash, would they not get receipts? Like, I'm confused.
Than we originally thought. So what other documentation can you provide to me, or is this all that you have?
That's
okay.
what I got.
Okay, we will probably...
Is it a cash-only place? In 2025? A cash-only bar? That's weird.
We have to search the premises then, because I feel like this is lacking.
Like I said, people pay per drink. I mean, that's all it is. You come out here.
So you don't have receipts. You don't give people receipts.
I don't give people receipts at all.
So you don't use this.
I do use that. That's why I ring up. I have that roll. I have to look for it for that day.
Well, let's do it.
Yeah.
Brad fetches the bar's records, a Clorox bleach box filled with loose slips.
Did this guy just like open this bar 100 years ago and he's like, yeah, I like how things are. I'm just not going to change anything at all. Does he put his money in his mattress? Like, who is this guy?
He refuses to divulge who served the Claysons or even acknowledge their presence on the night of the crash.
Sir, with all due respect, I don't understand why you wouldn't be willing to share who the employee was that would be able to answer our questions.
That's not my interest.
I feel like he is interfering with our investigation.
I feel like you're interfering as well.
Sir, you need to leave.
I'm just going to sit right here.
You're not going to sit right here. You are going to be obstructing our investigation, and you'll be in handcuffs.
Dude, this cop is fucking pissed. God damn, this cop is like not having it.
You understand?
We're here on a search warrant.
Hey, sir, you can sit outside the door. We are going to search the premises. Do you understand?
Or
we tried to make you work.
Go sit in the corner.
God damn.
Go sit in the corner.
Without a further hitch, the investigation
Please tell him to go to the corner.
continues. Meanwhile, other investigators on the case conduct road tests to verify if the accident was truly unpreventable or if things were not how Sarah made them out to be.
Okay, look around. Go.
They find their
Yeah, go time. You're in timeout, buddy.
suspect's trail of beers is well documented, but one uncharacteristic gap has their attention.
I'm thinking we...
He's covering! Oh shit, I think he's covering!
Maybe amend the search warrant.
You want me to do that right now?
And we just
while we're here?
take all of these. Because...
Well, you want me to amend it right now?
Oh, I think I just get on the phone and...
No fucking way. Did he throw away all the receipts?
Well, for the amendment, because there's like 10 of them in here. They're regulars here.
Okay.
That's why he's lying to us.
Oh, I know.
Well, look. 214.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
218. 216. He knows who they are. 219.
Oh, yeah, he does. He's destroyed evidence.
He knows who they are.
Well, but not only that, but he has
All
destroyed
right.
evidence.
Okay, you know what? I got the wrong vibe from the guy at first. I don't like him. I don't like him. He's covering for a cop. I don't like him.
There's no way. If every time they come, there's a receipt, and there's no receipt this time, there's 2 transactions.
Yeah.
Employee. So we are investigating a crash, and
you don't have to answer anything.
we just
He just pops his head. You don't have to answer anything.
You don't have to answer anything. Call Scott, okay?
After interviewing the employee outside, the traffic unit is one call away from taking the investigation to a whole new level.
All right, Judge Shea Brown, you are now on speakerphone with my body camera recording.
Okay, Judge Shea Brown here. It's March 5th, 2025, 4:39 p.m. I have read the prior warrant.
We just suspect that the owners likely got rid of the documentation on the 1st of March after hearing, what had happened with this incident, kind of giving its high-profile nature, and probably want to absolve themselves from any responsibility.
He's with their friends.
And the
Bro, this is going deep. This is going. I didn't think it'd go this deep.
The employee here, the owner's son, said that they are friends with Sarah, the suspect.
Thanks to a name provided by the employee, investigators interview her co-worker who served Sarah and her husband on the night of the crash. She confirms that not only was Brad working that night, but that the Claysons are a couple of their only regulars who run up tabs, often having 3 to 4 drinks. The judge approves the amended warrant, and the traffic unit secures all the records from December 1st to March 1st.
All right, we're all done.
All done?
All done.
Okay, so I can just go back to open up for business or whatever. Is that okay?
What was that?
I can go open back.
Yeah. You're back to normal.
Okay.
You are
Sounds good.
free to meander as you want.
Thank you guys very much. Sorry about the hassle.
The bar tab from the night of the incident
Sorry
was not
about the
recovered.
hassle.
According to the police reports, the investigator noted, Mr. Wu and the Claysons have likely developed a personal relationship and may have had motive to destroy records to protect her. Following a 72-hour hold, Sarah Lee Clayson was released on her own recognizance. According to a press release by the Washington State Patrol, she's remained on administrative leave. The Washington State Patrol Seattle Toxicology Laboratory returned with their findings. Sarah's blood alcohol content was 0.1.
Ha! Caught!
17%, more than twice the legal limit to drive, nearly 6 hours after the crash.
God damn. She had to have been like, what, 0.28?
It was determined that despite Sarah's claim about Joser striking her vehicle while speeding in a 55 miles per hour zone, he was traveling between 53 and 54 miles per hour when she...
Oh my God. Dude, that's so fucking, Man, I'm so lucky I was driving under the speed limit, dude. Oh my God.
turned her Kia and struck him with her right fender. It would be 6 months after the incident.
That's literally exactly what happened to me.
Before Sarah Lee Clayson was formally charged by Spokane County's prosecutor's office with vehicular homicide while under the influence, a delay that Joser's
and laughing.
Own mother questioned to the media. At her arraignment on September 24th, she pleaded not guilty. While she was ordered to not consume alcohol or controlled substances, she wasn't ordered to wear a monitor. Her trial is scheduled to begin in February 2026. If you'd like to see select new...
Of course, I wanted to see what happened. Because the verdict is probably like, you're a cop, you're fine. You made a little oopsie, you're fine. God damn it. Shit.